All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Tonight, we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday Nighter of the year, between the Chicago Bears and the Tennessee Titans. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. This defense for the Titans, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now he's going to send this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Harris running straight ahead. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Running right, here's McAllister. Shifts by him. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. Then on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Titans. J.K. Dobbins with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Now Wilson. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They hand this off to Harris. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson setting up the screen. Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Wilson on the move to his left. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. Harris trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Hunter Long, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Buying time to his left.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Pre-snap, but kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Damian Harris hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have moved out in front. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They hand off to their big tight end.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. The Titans had 10 and 5 to start play. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw, Watson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 9, Watson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Watson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run again with Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On the give, this is Harris. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. On 3rd down, here's Harris. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. He's at the 50, 30. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Watson, off play action. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Watson. That caught by Tremble. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Titans use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On the ground, it's Harris. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. This is Harris. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. A handoff to McAllister. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. There's Trimble, the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. The Titans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Watson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get 1 more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You've got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Watson on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now it's Watson. They'll roll him out right. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. To the air yet again, Watson.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
From the red zone now, Watson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyquan Thornton from 17 yards out. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 124 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a give, running left is Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Harris running straight ahead. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down. There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
Second down and 7. Here's Watson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 42 yards.
And the Bears add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gotw. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Nashville, good night, everybody.